A pregnant mother fell down the stairs, but there was no one else at home, only her and her son with cerebral palsy. The little boy heard her scream and used the only part of his body he could control, his left leg, to painfully drag himself toward the stairs. His right foot got stuck, so he kicked at it with his left. He twisted his body with great effort, and when he saw his mother unconscious at the bottom of the stairs, he didn't hesitate. He slid down step by step, then dragged himself to the front door and started kicking it with all his strength. No one knows how long it took, but eventually a neighbor heard the noise. Through the crack in the door, they saw the mother lying on the ground and immediately called for an ambulance. She was rushed to the hospital. Meanwhile, the boy sat outside, only to be met with cruel words from onlookers. They called him a burden, a fool who would only bring harm to others. The boy couldn't speak. He couldn't defend himself. He just sat there, silently enduring every bit of misunderstanding and hurt. Chris had been born with cerebral palsy. For 7 years, he couldn't feed himself or move on his own. Everything depended on his mother. His father, filled with despair, constantly told her, "This kid's a cripple. Just face it." But the mother refused to give up. She never believed her son was stupid. She treated him like any other child, patiently teaching him how to read and write, praying every day that God would heal him, that he could live a better, happier life. Maybe her love really did move heaven, because one day, a miracle happened. That day, all the siblings were studying. Suddenly, Chris picked up a piece of chalk with his left foot and shakily drew a line on the ground. His family noticed something was different and watched in silence. One sister guessed he was trying to draw a triangle, but the last line was off. Their father came over, drew a perfect triangle next to him to show the correct shape, but Chris was determined. He kept trying to wipe it away. Then he wrote the letter M. The whole family froze in shock. He followed it with another simple letter. Their mother was overwhelmed with emotion. Even though he hadn't finished writing, she already knew he was trying to spell Mom. Just a few simple letters had drained all his strength. He collapsed to the ground, but in that moment, he had proven one thing: he was not a fool.
This is Christy Brown, my son. Genius.